In the beginning, when I first came to Thailand, I thought I'd be living my life on the beach wearing these. But the reality is, I'm mostly wearing these. And I couldn't be happier. Well, the sun's coming out for the first time in a long time. It seems like it's raining every day forever at the moment. We are in monsoon season, but even the dry season this year was heavy rain. So we get out when we can in these little breaks and do some work at the farm. And I've not made a video in a very long time. But we've got some things we're going to change on the farm. So let me just show you what's going on at the moment. While the sun's out and it's looking nice, it's very rare. So these are our Rambutan trees. We've got quite a few here. There's so much fruit on these trees. We've been taking off for the last month. These are longans, look like. They're beautiful. These are very small ones. We left them on the tree. Leave them for the birds. But we've been going through these trees and cutting them right back. You see there's a lot of debris on the floor. So in the last week or so, all the cacao trees, all the longan trees have all been cut back, and the next step for them is to fertilize them. So we've got lots of cow manure to get down when you get the grass cut. We haven't cut the grass for quite a while as well, but you can see we chop and drop, so the trees are quite free most of the time. But anyway, we need the grass cut because snakes, and grass is always good for mulching and things like that. But I'm going to take you through to the other side of the farm where we have most of our rambutan trees. There is one here, which we're going to take a lot of these rambutan trees down. I'll explain why when we get across to the other side, so bear with me.
Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich. Has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little.
Okay, so I'm at the other side of the farm now. Farmhouse behind me, and we've got in this section 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 10 or 12 mature rambutan trees. And this year we didn't take all the fruit down because these trees not really been trimmed, pruned, and they're about 20 odd years old, so the fruit's really high. So for us to get that down is like a real pain in the ass. There's only two of us. So what we're going to do with these big old trees is we're going to chop them down. So they look like this. So we're going to chop them down to maybe here, so about 10 feet high, 2 meters or so, and then they'll put some of these fruits out, and we'll be able to take the fruit from the trees next year. But the fruit price for rambutan has gone really down, so long gone's not that great either, but we get more than enough to feed ourselves and our family and our friends and things like that. So we are growing vanilla up a lot of these trees, and nearly all these trees. So we want to keep that going because it's a really nice high value crop, and we don't know anybody else is actually doing it. So that's cool. So we're going to take these trees down, and then what we're going to do in this area here, we've got some young cacao trees growing on the peripheral, and what we're going to actually do in this area, it slopes down, so I want to stop the slope, the speed of the water going down the hill. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a drying area here for the cacao between these two trees, because the drying area we have now, we do sun-dried cacao. We've outgrown it already, so we're going to do a larger place here. Now our cacao trees are producing fruit, and then we're going to put some raised beds in here as well. So the raised beds will be growing lots of different vegetables for ourselves, and also for Thinglish Kitchen, which is our restaurant in the place where we live, just down the road from here. The last part of this area here, we've got a nice plum mango tree there. Didn't produce any fruit this year, but the year before it did. It's really good. So I've trimmed that already. This area we're going to clean it all out, and I'm going to put some manure, so these concrete circular water kind of containers, not containers, but a circular concrete structure. I'm going to put those in there. They call them manaus here, manau being lemons, and people grow limes or lemons within these containers. And the idea of that is you can fill the containers up with soil. They go right through to the ground, of course, as well. But you can plant your trees in there, and then everything's not going to get washed away, and you can control what's actually the trees planted in a lot more easily than when it's planted in the ground. And then it doesn't get washed away like it does at the moment. So this area here is probably going to have, I don't know, haven't even sorted it out yet, but maybe 15, 18, 21, thinking of rows of 3, fruit trees, citrus trees. So it'd be lemons, limes, kaffir limes, kumquats, all that kind of thing. I think they'll do really well here. So that's going to be this area, big citrus, drying area, and then some raised beds. And the raised beds will be growing taro, garlic, and ginger, lots of things that we use on a regular basis. Want to be going in there. Taro being a good substitute for potatoes, which are kind of hard. It's a bit wet around here to grow potatoes, but the taro goes really, really well. This area here, we're going to take these trees down again, these beautiful trees. But you can see they're so high. We've got some rubber trees to the left on the other side of our fence. And then I've got a kind of wilding piece here. I've got a chicken coop over here. That's where they stay at night. It's all locked up. And in the day they run free. And we've just increased our chickens as well by about twice as many. So we've got about 20 chickens here, I think, now. We've got some geese as well. They've been very quiet today. So this area between the chicken coop and the fence is a kind of like semi-wild. We've got some cacao in it, we've got some moringa, some other plants, some edibles, some not so edible. So I'm going to carry on with that and do that here. So I'm going to just plant, it's got some cacao in it already, young cacao, but once I drop these trees down, I'll leave some of these cacao, but I'll replant them. I've got lots in my little nursery. And then I'm going to plant lots of fruit trees, all different kinds of fruit trees, and a few native trees as well. And we'll do that in this big section here. We can see the irrigation. this will all come out and get redone, and this is going to be a kind of high density food forest in here. And basically we're doing that because, as I say, the price of rambutan isn't that great. It's a lot of effort, it's just not worth it. We get plenty for ourselves, but we can use this space. This real estate is worth a lot more to plant a lot more diversity of species and variants of trees, plants, etc. And then just having, well, in this area here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 trees that don't mean a great deal to us. So taking those out, they'll still have fruit on as well. And we've got just here, there's one that's self-planted, so it's just grown, so I let that grow. So we'll still have these, and the fruit we'll get from them will be easy to get. So it just frees the space up to plant a lot more interesting and worthwhile fruits to eat. And that's what we're going to do there. So that's the changes on the farm. All the chickens there. Look at them, the gates are open and they're still in there. Well, you can take a water you can take a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. That sums up a lot of people. They don't take the freedom. They prefer to live in cages, for their safety. Anyway, that's another story. But farming, yeah, I thought I'd be on a beach a lot. When I first moved to Thailand, that was kind of the plan, to on the beach, work from the beach. That was 10 years ago. But now I'm in the old boots all the time, on the farm, and doing my stuff here, which makes a lot more sense. And you really get a sense of what farmers have to do, because I don't do it for the money. Farming here, I just do it for ourselves, to feed ourselves a good wholesome food. And but farmers are having to work every day, all weathers, to make money, and the farmers always get screwed. I mean, we go to we try to sell durian and things like that. We sell it direct to people, and then they get it at a better price, and we get a better price. When we sell through wholesalers, same with the mangosteen, the first flourish, you get a good price, but then as the market gets saturated, the price comes right down, and the farmers are the last ones, or the first ones to get screwed. Basically, price is hardly worth picking sometimes. So farmers do a lot of work for very little money. There is, you see a chocolate bar. Obviously we make chocolate, so we know what it costs and what it takes to produce beans. And you look at what farmers actually get and all the work they do, and it's ongoing. It's a crime, a complete crime. So we try to add value where we can and make ourselves self-sufficient. I'm going to take this tree down as well, or most of it, because it's impeding on lots of other trees I've got growing here. And again, I can use better use of this space, this real estate here. So, for instance, I've got a cacao tree here which is growing quite nicely, and it's getting blocked out by this rambutan. So I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. Why did I not put a shirt on? I even got some vanilla growing all the way up that mac tree, the mac palm. So yeah, farmers get a rough deal. So for the farmers in Germany and Holland and UK and Canada, America, wherever you are, power to you, man. When more people realise what it is to be a farmer, where their food actually comes from, what it takes to actually bring food from the field, from the forest to your plate, you will have a healthy respect for your farmer and support them. Buy from them direct while you can. get a far better produce, you're helping a local business out, and you'll eat healthy food. So making those relationships now is vitally important. Oh, there's Dollar. Dollar and Christmas. Euro, which is Dollar's wife, she passed away at the weekend. We don't know why. I think she possibly got bit by a snake because she was healthy. She's alright one day, the next day I found her dead in the morning. So I buried her and planted a moringa tree on top. But they sat on the Pump Island. So this is a lot of our new durian trees here, and a carpet of perennial peanut, which is a nitrogen fixer. Looks really well, keeps the grass down as well. And you see I've got a big bunch of bananas there over the pond, so I'm going to have to get pretty naked, go and cut that banana plant down and take a big bunch of bananas before it disappears underwater. Dollar! Quiet! Dollar! Oh, crazy birds. Oh dear. As I say, water, this is because our neighbours dug a pond out and piled up all the soil at the back. The way the water used to run can't go anymore, so now we've got a river that runs through this land, but it's messed up a lot of the trees. And the water's, that ground is so fertile as well, because it's all the soil that's come down the hill over the years. It's beautiful, but now unfortunately it's sodden, and I guess a lot of it's running away as well. Farmer's life. Anyway, cacao's coming on nicely. The durians are looking good. We had a great harvest of durian this year. It's superb. For my mature trees, these trees aren't producing yet. Hoping to next year. But yeah, these are the changes on the farm. So I just want to do a quick update, and I'm actually going to go and cut some grass, because tomorrow or next day I've got a team coming in who's going to actually cut these trees down for me. So I've done these mangosteen, trimmed them all up since we took all the fruit off, and we can do that, but take some of these big branches down, these big trees. I need some professionals there with some chainsaws and things like that, so I don't have the experience to do that. I'm getting too old to climb trees. So we're gonna get some decent guys in. Trust these guys, the good guys, done lots of work for me. We had a tree fell, actually, one of the lychee trees, a huge tree. It fell, missed the house, but went down at the side of it and took out, I don't know, a dozen trees, half a dozen trees, let's not exaggerate, half a dozen trees, and smashed up my pond and my water tanks and everything else. So they did a really good job cleaning all that up, so got them in to do this. Did a site visit yesterday, showed them what I want to do. Now I can just let them in and get the job done, and then we can start building. And then planting this new food forest and raised beds, get the citrus going. I want to get moving on it now while it's the rainy season. So it gives the all the plants and trees a good start. With a bit of rain. We've got plenty of at the moment. So that is it. I'll try to do some more videos when we're actually doing the felling of the trees, if I get a chance. Always have a million things I'm doing all at the same time, so I have to prioritise, and obviously making videos is quite a timely thing as well. Doing all the edits and all that kind of stuff, so I get fed up with being in front of a computer. To be all told with you, I make my living on the front of a computer, so I when I'm not making a living, I like to get away from it, and that's why I like to come out here and work on a farm, work in the gardens. It's a good antidote for all that nonsense online. So with that being said, if you like this video, or you don't, give it a like, a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I don't think they're showing anymore on YouTube, but we are on Odyssey. So I've got a cobweb flying across the camera. We are on Odyssey as well, which I prefer to YouTube. I don't like YouTube for obvious reasons. But yeah, give us a like if you're watching this on YouTube. If not, check out the link below, the links below, and you'll find a link to Odyssey. Check that channel out, you might like it too. It's ad free. You actually get paid for watching videos, which is a better model. That sounds like the plane flying overhead. It must be 12:15 on my reckoning. Never wear a watch. It's a bit cloudy today, but yeah, the plane comes over at 12:15. One plane a day goes to Trat now. We used to have 3, but now we just get 1 at 12:15 for the tourists and anybody coming from Bangkok. So it's Bangkok Airways flight to Trat, just 1 a day and not 3. So things are picking up very, very slowly, and but it's not what it used to be. So we carry on. I don't think it's going to get any better anytime soon. I need to get this grass cut though, that's for sure. So with that being said, like and subscribe, leave a comment. Good to hear from you. As I say, I haven't been on this YouTube and stuff for a long time, so let me know how you guys getting on in your countries. And we're dollar so angry today. Dollar and Christmas. Ponds full, plenty of fish, plenty of food for these girls and boys. Oh, I've got more bananas down. It's raining so much. Everything's sodden, everything's growing up, everything's pulling all these trees down. It's insane. And just can't get out because of the weather. So we do what we can where we can. Good job, I haven't got a massive farm. It's only 3 right this place, and I've got another 2 right at home. So it keeps us busy enough. But so we've got our own cacao coming now anyway, which is good. So, oh yeah, if you like chocolate, I even forget to promote myself. If you like chocolate or chocolate products like cacao nibs, husk tea, dark chocolate, milk chocolate, we make craft chocolate, or my wife makes beautiful craft chocolate.
สวัสดีค่ะ กระแตค่ะ กระลอกค่ะ พวกเรา Anarchy ช็อกโกแลต ช็อกโกแลตเราออร์แกนิก healthy made in Trat Thailand.
It's an interesting caterpillar eating my cacao leaf. Wow, you spotted that. That's coming off in a minute. So, we make our own cacao products, chocolate products from Thai. So we use organic, everything's organic. We're not certified, but we don't use any chemicals. We've had this place about 5 years now. No chemicals have ever touched it. I've got some bees here as well. Maybe they're going to make a nest underneath. Because I know if I go over here, sorry, I was going to end this video, but then I keep seeing things, so maybe you're interested. If not, you can turn off, scroll. If I can get in here without getting stung, I can show you a little native bees. Can you see that? If you look right down there, that hole in the center of the screen, there's a native beehive in there. But I think they're looking to make a place over here as well. That's all good. So, nice and healthy, native bees, no pesticides, herbicides, hormones or anything. Just chickens, geese running around, and some cow shit every now and again. Chop and drop. That's pretty much it. So, catfish pond. They'll be up in about 3 hours when it's time to feed. Go crazy. It's about 50 in there. And then we transfer them to the big pond when they get bigger. So we raise a catfish, we eat them. Yeah, okay, so I'll call it a day. I'm getting eaten alive by mosquitoes today, so like and subscribe, leave us a comment, good to hear from you, and we hope to see you on the next video. So wherever you are, I'll say be safe, but don't be safe, have fun, and stay free. Take it easy.